of your bowling. Otherwise, see you at bowling. It's intense.
Now tell us about the game of $2.99. How did that work out? How did that come about?
Oh, bowling the $2.99?
Yeah, bowling at $2.99.
I did that a couple times. I got in the $2.99. I got to the last strike.
So you've done that a couple of times?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually 2 weeks in a row I did it.
You got right to the last
I got to
ball.
the last one, and I missed it.
You missed it?
Yep.
Like,
You know what they always tell you, too, is you got to throw it harder than you think because you're tired, and the oil's breaking down.
That's true.
You got to don't pussyfoot it.
Right.
Give it it's kind of like
it's kind of like when you're putting.
It's kind of like putting in golf.
Right.
At least give it the distance. You got to give it a chance.
Right.
Otherwise,
what the fuck do you just waste my time?
Throw it too soft. See ya.
Yeah, and if you putt short, nothing's more humiliating than putting short.
Yeah.
I'd so much rather over putt.
You got to get it to the hole
for
it to have a chance.
At least.
Yeah.
I know. I was telling him about it, and I was just he was like, I think I came like in the 220s once, but he's like, God damn, I never heard of anybody coming that close to the last pin. But he's like, dude, just imagine your heart's racing. Like, I was like, well, the funny thing is that Joe told me that like he wasn't even nervous until that last one. Like, right?
Well, yeah,
do I remember that correctly?
Yeah, there's no point in getting nervous because you got a long way to go. But the worst part is the whole bowling alley.
Kind of stops.
Each frame gets quieter and quieter because more and more people start watching.
Right.
And once you get to that 10th frame, it's like
there's
a murmur, and then there's 2 strikes left, and then there's like, like a couple guys keep bowling. Now you're on the last strike. The whole bowling alley stops because everybody wants to see the perfect game.
Right.
And they're like, come on. And you just like the whole game you've been bowling with beers clanging.
Right.
Fuck you, dude.
Right.
Your chicken wings are ready. And it's just like nonstop. And now it's like quiet hush comes over the bowling alley. Like, come on, guys, make some noise.
Right, like Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so that's got to be a strange kind of thing, like getting all that way, and then like when you miss it, do you hear everybody like collectively go, "Oh."
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those.
Yeah. It's kind of like there's a raffle you'll do. Everybody puts money in, and whoever pulls the ticket, they have to roll a strike to win the pot.
Okay.
And you'll have the guy come on like, your ticket winner is on lane 17, bowler Joe Dawson.
Let me in, Tommy Hamoyan. Let me in, Tommy Hamoyan. I'm going to spell that last word out for you. HOMONYM. They covered REM. And they're from New Jersey, and they covered the 1994 rock ballad "Let Me In." So make sure that you check them out on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and most other music services. They're everywhere. Tommy Hamoyan. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Let me in. Check them out right here on the Bill and Joe Show.
Hey, let me in. Hey, let me in. I only wish that I could hear you whisper down, Mr. Fisherman, to a less peculiar ground. He gathered up his loved ones and he brought them all around to say goodbye. Nice try. Hey, let me in. Hey, let me in. Yeah. I had a mind to try to stop you. Let me in, let me in. But I've got tar on on my feet and I can't see. All the birds look down and laugh at me. Clumsy, crawling out of my skin. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Let me in.
Therapy.coach. Have you ever thought, like, you need somebody to talk to? We got a special right now. Therapy.coach. They Google Meet, booking in an instant, and the whole process secure, private, of course. And they're offering free screenings right now. Just go to therapy.coach. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out.
You don't have to live with regret. I'm glad you can push all this stuff from your mind. I'm glad that you live where the lines are defined. But all my doors are walls, and no one really calls. I've built myself a cage of bones, collected from beneath.
And then everybody will watch, and you'll miss it, and everybody will cheer. Because that means the money's
going.
You hit the strike and
He won the money. He will collect it.
And how much is the money?
whatever everybody puts in, man.
Well, how much are you looking at?
If it rolls over, because if you miss,
It rolls over
it
to
rolls
next
over
week.
the next week.
Okay.
And that pot has gotten up to like $1,000.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
And so you won it.
Not when it was that big, but my friend did, and it was free drinks all night.
How much did you win?
It was like $1,000.
It was like $1,000. No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then of course when you do win, you got people coming up to you left and right. Come on, man, buy me a drink. I put in $7 in that pot.
No, they
It's
do
like, well,
not.
Why do I need to buy you a
They
drink?
do not.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. Fuck
Oh, yeah.
that.
These guys are.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I put $7 in that pot. So
fucking what?
Right. They'll play the lotto then.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So like you bowl, you knock down 9 out of 10 pins. You got a $2.99. The whole crowd is like, oh. When you leave that night, do you get the guy behind the counter that is like, hey, good game, or like people stopping you, patting you on the back?
That's only for the 300s. I think people going to nice game, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, nice game, bud. I saw that. Good job, bud.
Why are they?
They don't know your name.
Why are they from Jersey though?
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud. Good game.
Good game, bud.
That's my Midwestern Canadian. Wisconsin.
Like
yeah, it kind of
French
trickles down. Like, oh, good job, bud.
I
Hey,
got
bud.
you.
Hey,
Bud.
it's real nice, real laid back. Hey, bud.
Really? Hi.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, you almost had it, bud.
Oh, bud. So what else have you been up to other than fucking flushing your dreams of a 300?
Well, I've been trying to close my jaw after seeing this Jay Cutler noise come out. Can you believe this?
Did you
he's
see?
going back?
Did you see his interview this morning?
Yeah, it was great.
He was like, well, locally, I'm a quarterback, so I don't have to be in really too good of shape.
He doesn't have to be able to cardiovascular wise. He doesn't have to.
He's gonna be running for his life, though. I mean, like,
well,
dude.
maybe. But
he looks awfully cute in a Dolphins uniform.
I think it's. I just thought it was so funny how they're like, "All right, Dolphins, you thought your chances were done, but guess what? We got this coach that's worked with this guy through the whole system, and he's got a good arm.
Right.
Let's see, get your hopes back up. Here he is, Jay Cutler." And Jay Cutler comes out and is like, well, there's no guarantees. Well, we're going to see what happens. So, yeah. No, it's good to be here. I was supposed to be on vacation. So, I was geared up for that, I had a new job. I was going to do that. So, yeah, this is kind of taking some time to get used to, but, we're going to see what happens.
I think
Fuck.
Same old Jay Cutler.
I mean, don't you at least get up there and go, hey, I was so excited.
I'm excited to be back.
I thought I was going to have the year off, but when I got the call,
Man.
I jumped at the chance. I'm so happy to be here. Let's go,
I can't wait to get out there with my teammates, with
Yeah.
my new teammates, and really, Shine. Me and Mike have worked for a really long
Yeah.
time together.
This is really exciting. I'm pumped. Let's go, Dolphins. That locker room's probably like, Jesus Christ. buddy.
This guy has been here 5 minutes, and he's sucked the energy.
We got nothing.
Just sucked all of the energy. God, that guy is just like a fucking glue stick. I mean, and why does he always look like he's
That's
like
what you
somebody
get,
just
man.
hit his car,
That is what you get.
or somebody hit his dog with their car? Like he's just.
My only regret is that you're not a Dolphin fan. I would love that if your team had Jay Cutler.
Had
this
Jay
year.
Cutler?
I just would. I'd love to see how you handled it.
No, you handled it really well when you were with it when he was with the Bears. Because, like, am I correct? And you just at some point you were just like, you know what, the game is secondary at this point. I'm just going to focus on having a good time while I watch the game.
Well,
But
last season,
win or
for
lose,
sure.
who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
And this season, you look at the Bears' schedule, and they look like they're going to lose 12 games.
No shit.
And
It's that tough.
It doesn't look good.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, who knows? You never know,
Right.
but it does not look good.
Now, who's that quarterback that you drafted? The rookie guy. Everybody made a big deal. You guys traded up to 2 to get,
And they're not starting him.
and now he's not starting, right? Because you
Yeah.
guys went and got that other guy.
Yeah, what's his face?
Like I don't even know of any players on your team.
I don't either.
Like I don't know one.
A lot of them are new, and even watching interviews with like the so-called veterans,
veteran guys.
the defense guys that are talking, and they don't know what they're not good talkers. They're like being interviewed
For like the first time because nobody else is there.
Well, and they're being asked in-depth stuff like because they're the leaders pretty much now.
Now they are.
Now that Cutler's gone, there's no one else to like. Hey, let's get into this.
On.
And
Right.
quarterbacks are usually book smart, so
Right.
So they got a lot of information they could spit out if they had to.
Right.
The defense guys, they know how to hit their marks and run and hit hard. They're not
Right.
going to sit there and philosophize with you about
Right.
football strategy.
Right.
Most of them anyway.
Most of them.
Urlacher could handle himself, but
Yeah.
a lot of these guys are like, you can tell they're trying to sound smart, but it's just not going well.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, so yeah, I give Cutler a hard time for that, but at the same time, it is nice, something different other than well, you know what we're gonna do. I'm really, I'm real glad to be here.
Yeah. Give the
I
fans
look forward
something to.
Yeah,
hope for.
I mean, Jay's like the exact opposite of that, but I mean, at the same time, I do like any time that a football player does something that's not. I mean, they have a like a bit on a radio show where they like just mash together like all the fucking overused cliches that we use. At the end of the day,
Right.
all this other crap. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so over polluted with like everybody saying the same thing because they don't want to give away their strategy. They don't want to give away what they're thinking about next week's team. Or
I don't
anything
even know
like
why
that.
they do these interviews.
I don't either. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of these careers.
And it's boring to listen to the same shit.
I'll tell you what, though, Joe Madden for the Cubs, I enjoy listening to him because I don't think that guy gives a fuck. I really think that he's just like, this is what we're doing. He doesn't care if the other team knows what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like, he'll fucking tell him. I'm going to bat the pitcher second. What are you going to do about it?
Right.
He just doesn't care. And he's like so